What is up, all you beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the Drop Rate Project. In case you missed last episode, we ended up getting a beautiful rune scimitar, completing a handful of quests, and overall just getting some amazing account progression. In this episode, we will be working towards more drops that are absolutely crucial for the mid to early game on the account. We will also be heading over to Guardians of the Rift and looting some beautiful rewards for our runes. So if you end up enjoying today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And here's a quick look at our current gear at the moment that we have unlocked. And without further ado, let's get into that beautiful content. All right, just to go over the drops that we pretty much want from this. Mithril Axe is 1 in 6.4. We already have a Steel Axe, so I don't really care about that. Adamant Axe is 1 in 16, and then Rune Axe is 1 in 32. To be honest, I'd really just like to get the Rune Axe. But I'm hoping we can at least get an upgrade from the steel one that we have. Well, we're 4 kills in, and we just got an Adamant Axe. I know that what I'm about to show you says 3, but the first one we killed physically didn't drop anything. So it obviously didn't register. All right, we are finishing up the last tree spirit here. I did go ahead and keep all the axes that I got under rate. I didn't feel like recording the Mithril Axe was a big deal since we already had an Addy. And no Rune Axe, but that's all right. Honestly, we have 3 separate sources, 4 out of 8 DKs, and if I don't get it there, there's the 1 out of 10k chance at Wintertot for a Dragon Axe. Plus, we have loads of other places we could try and get the Rune Axe as well, way later on in the account. Finishing up 15,000 iron arrows. I debated making steel arrows, but, you know, coal just wasn't worth it to go purchase, so 15,000 iron arrows. We did get all the way up to 45 smithing from that, and we only got 1 fletching level from 63 to 64, but here's a total look at our stats. It's been a little while since I have updated you all. We are looking super good right now. This is going to allow me to save a bunch of things for a little while. I need some AFK time. I think I am going to potentially try and get a myth or addy pick from possessed pickaxes if I can save them. If not, I will save something else. Absolutely beautiful to get this drop on KC9. I knew I was going to come over here before we started our range training just to see if I get a maple shortbow, which is 1 in 128. But little did I know these guys actually dropped some other stuff, so real happy about this massive upgrade we now have. All right, we did get another gear upgrade. We got studded chaps on KC14. I guess really the only other 2 drops to get here on rate or early would be the willow longbow, which I don't necessarily care about, and then the maple shortbow, which is 1 in 128, like I said previously. You know, so far we've gotten everything on rate. We got the willow longbow on KC28. It is 1 out of 32. We did manage to snag 3 pairs of green d'hide chaps under the 1 in 21 drop rate, so that's really nice. Now I'm just hoping we can get that maple shortbow. It feels so good to get that on KC58 as well. So actually I was curious, just in case I ended up not getting this drop. I went to the DPS calc and just typed in the stats of the possessed pickaxe, which is something I'm going to be going to right now. And surprisingly, the oak shortbow has a DPS of 1.52 at 40 range with the equipment that I have. And a yew longbow, which is a bow I currently have as well, only had a DPS of 0.939. And I understand that it's a longbow, so it's going to fire a lot slower. So then I was just curious and typed in maple shortbow and like magic shortbow. The difference between the oak shortbow and magic shortbow is 0.606 DPS. So the magic shortbow only has 1.58 and the oak shortbow is 1.52. So it's only 0.06 difference, which to me is absolutely wild. Well, we are here at the guards in Berthrop of all places, and I'm trying to get a mithril full helm, which we just snagged, and a mithril plate body. So the full helm's actually 1 in 128, and the plate body is 1 in 32. We've killed 16 so far, so we still have 16 more chances to get that plate body. All right, I was thinking about honestly keeping these 2 clue caskets until we hopefully would get this one. I need 40 range for this medium clue. Currently at 27, but I think we can't get a willow longbow from easy, so I'm just going to open these bad boys anyway, see what we can get. 7 noted shrimp, love to see it. And then for the easy here, a black battle axe and some trout and body runes. Nothing too exciting. All right, not sure we'll actually get anything useful from this beginner clue, but let's just go ahead and open it. Leather chaps, which we ironically didn't have before, but we have studded now, and some body runes. So now that I'm 30 range, I'm going to make my way over to ogresses. They do have like a 1 in, I think, 16 chance. I'll confirm when I go over there and start killing them. But a pretty high chance of dropping a mithril kite shield. So that's where I plan on doing my, I guess, 30 to 40 range and getting some other runes as well. Well, we will at least be coming away here with 1 upgrade. That is a rune med helm, which actually isn't the worst for a ranging helm. I think it's a 1 out of 30 chance, and we got it on KC number 3. Whew, alright. This is really what I wanted. We got a mithril kite shield here on KC number 4. Absolutely getting spooned at the Ogress Warriors. They do drop a rune full helm at 1 in 100 and a rune battle axe at 1 in 100. And the med was actually 1 in 40. So if we get those other 2 drops, that would, I guess, clear it off. But I'm not too worried about the battle axe at least. Okay, we were able to actually complete that medium clue scroll step. There are just a good amount of steps that we can't do, so I'm very thankful that we could complete this. As you can see, we did get 40 range, which is really nice. Use short bow. Any adamant equipment, preferably a pickaxe, would be best, but let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so we got a green d'hide body. Can't use that yet, but that's massive. And an unholy blessing. All right, you know, I am not upset with that at all. Finishing up this last kill here, and that is 32 KC. I've already got the mithril full helm, so we don't need to stay here for 128. We did end up getting a mithril warhammer on rate as well, but no mithril plate body, unfortunately. All right, getting this battle staff at KC 9 is pretty massive. As I had stated earlier, would we be able to upgrade items that we would receive? So this is basically getting a air or fire battle staff for later on. I can't make those right now, but I might do some crafting grinding just so I can make it if we don't get an air battle staff from here and a fire battle staff from fire giants. I certainly am not going to be upset with a rune full helm, ladies and gentlemen. KC 18, it is a 1 out of 128 chance from these guys, so that you love to see, honestly, you really do. I am hoping to get the Addy Kite as well, maybe even the Mystic Gloves, a Battle Staff, or the Air Battle Staff. Not exactly the 1 in 64 drop I was looking to get, but I will go ahead and keep the Rune Mid Helm. Realistically, I am looking for that Air Battle Staff at least, so I can make this one into a Fire Battle Staff. So we just got done with our 64th Twisted Banshee kill. We did end up hitting the drop rate of 1 in 64 5 times. We got 2 Addy Maces and 3 Rune Helms. To be honest, I think I'm going to leave here for now. I just wanted to see if we could get a staff, but we did not. Not entirely sure what else I'm going to do right now, but it might be Temporos. Well, if we would have come to Fire Giants, we actually would have gotten it a lot earlier than what we did at Zamorak Warriors. KC6 for the Rune Scimitar. I'm here because I really want the Fire Battle Staff, and if I can save money on crafting, then I will. But realistically, that's why I'm here. Finishing up the last Fire Giant kill of our potential grind here. This will be kill 128. Will we get a Fire Battle Staff? No, we will not. So it looks like we will either upgrade the one or try for another source from somewhere else. I think for the meantime, I'm going to head back to Slayer and just work on getting my combat stats up a little bit. We are up to 52 range, almost 53, and we have right over 11,000 iron arrows left still. We did get a lot of fire runes though, which I'm quite happy with. And of course a second rune scimitar in case anything happens to our first one. Finishing up the Death Plateau here. I was already in the area, so figured I might as well just go ahead and complete it. Yeah, also I'm going to complete the Troll Strongholds. That way whenever we go back over to Guardians of the Rift and we hit 54 rune crafting, we will actually be able to make law runes. Finishing off a Troll Stronghold, so now when we head back to Guardians of the Rift, we will be able to make laws once we hit the level. And to be honest, I think I actually might go back and do that. To be honest, I'm not really feeling too good, so if I can just lay in bed and do something until I pass out, that might be the plan. Figured I might as well go ahead and start some agility training. We just hit 40, which means we can now go over to Canvas. I would like to realistically hit 56 for the shortcut at Guardians of the Rift that will allow us to get more remains as we progress through that minigame, and we'll end up getting more points along the way. So currently, while I don't have to AFK, that is the current task. Alright, finishing up 50 agility here over at Canvas. Still need 6 more levels, so I'm going to be here until we hit 56. And then, honestly, think I'm going to go back to Guardians of the Rift for more runes. And maybe get some drop from there. Finishing up our last lap of agility for a while. That is level 56. We can now use that shortcut at Guardians of the Rift. We did end up with 186 marks of grace. Pretty useless for us because we can't actually use any of the gear since it doesn't come from a drop rate. But this is, of course, a ingredient for staminas. That's what we'll just end up turning these bad boys into. And I am going to go back to the Guardians of the Rift, do some games, and see if our rewards per hour increase or not. Alright, I've been here for, I don't know, a day or two, getting 60 rune crafting. We do have 73 and 73 points here. So I'm going to go ahead and loot this bad boy 73 times and then show you guys the result of that. Well, I was going to wait until we were done, but we did just get the Abyssal Lantern, which is pretty much what you want from here. That is going to be absolutely massive. So we'll just go ahead and finish this off so far. We've got 23 loots left. I'm not entirely sure what KC I got this on, as I have looted from this before. But we're just going to go ahead and drop that needle and keep searching. I know this is like a 1 in 400 chance, and since we're only level 60, I know that we definitely have not hit that. Let's go ahead and bank some of these talismans, and then we can open up these intricate pouches here and see if we actually snag anything else that is useful at all. But we can get a dragon weapon from this, to be completely honest. And I do like that these are just 1-for-1s, like one loot is just one loot. That way I don't have to actually have to worry about keeping track of the individual loot rolls that we do go. And I don't know if you guys saw, but a recent poll just passed where we will be able to use the Abyssal Pearls to repair our pouches here. So after this, I'm actually going to go get the rest of the pouches that I need. That way I can actually repair them until I manage to get some redwood logs. But in the meantime, I can wield this and get some of the other benefits. That is really nice that we got that, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's go ahead and open up these intricate pouches. 228 chaos, some other chaos runes, some bloods, some more chaos, a hard clue scroll, okay. Alright, some law runes and some more law runes. Funnily enough, that puts us at 420 on these 7 intricate pouches we just opened. So, I'm gonna see if I can do this bad boy. You know what? We can do the first step. Let's go ahead and try it. Hopefully I won't lose my hardcore Iron Man status like I did on the only chest trying to complete my first hard clue scroll. Something tells me we're going to be able to complete this bad boy. Well, all you beautiful ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Honestly, today was so good. We got so many upgrades. We got a rune full helm, mithril kite shield, maple short bow, green d'hide body, and legs. Absolutely massive. So in the next episode, we will be completing a bunch of quests, trying to knock out some medium and some hard clue scroll requirements in anticipation of grinding those out for some gear upgrades. We will also be completing a ton of clues in general. So you guys do not want to miss next episode to see exactly what upgrades we can snag. And I just want to thank you all so much for continuing to watch week after week. Special shout out to my channel members, Father Duo and Rob K. Thank you all so much for going above and beyond. And for the rest of you, I will see all you beautiful people next week. Thanks so much for watching.